Took every game as it come, and I'm in a county final leading a Bars team, which is great.
Well, in the semi-final against Avondhu, Michael, you scored 2 very valuable goals, but you give me the impression every time you get the ball, you're looking for that goal.
Well, I don't know, I suppose it's because underage, been with the schools. I remember with Brother Summers, every time he told me when I got the ball, he noticed that I could carry it and I had a bit of pace, that he was always telling me go for a goal. And it's just a thing I have, is like taking on the backs and drawing backs on and going for goal all the time.
And of course there's a nice blend now in the team with a lot of the under-21s and minors making it through to the team.
Yeah, there's like if you look at the team, I think there's only 3 players that are playing in their positions with the Bars that have been playing the last couple of years. We've a total brand new full back line, even our half-backs is new midfield all the way up, and it's great having the success of the minors and the under-21s for the last couple of years coming in, and they're after getting their opportunity, and they're showing their class and they're playing senior now.
Well, I won't say when you're getting old, Mick, but when you're getting more experience like you are, it's nice to have the pair of legs, the fast pair of legs around.
Oh, it is, yeah. Like depend a lot on the likes of Ivan O'Mahony now and Paul Ford in the corner, who have the young fresh legs now, as you say, and it's great for them. Depend on these guys now to carry the ball for us.
Right. So how do you rate Carberry on Sunday?
Geez, Carberry are a fine team. They beat Imo Kelly, Blackrock, and Pearshig. So if any club that have beaten these teams must be fancied as well to have a good chance at a county final.
Well, Charlie, not the best of conditions going into a county final. One would assume that heavy conditions wouldn't favour the Bars on Sunday.
Well, anybody that plays hurling would obviously much prefer the hard going. You can play better hurling, the ball is moving a bit quicker, but as things turned out, it's going to be heavy going, and there's nothing we can do about that when you go down there and play the game and get on with it.
Right, well, Carberry beating a Pearshig, most people were surprised, I think, that they beat them in the replay. Were you impressed by Carberry?
Yeah, I saw the drawing game, and I thought that they hurled very well for periods of that game. I wasn't surprised that they came out in the second game and they played very good hurling for 40-45 minutes. Pearshig came at them for 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the second half, and they still stuck to their guns, even though the pressure was on them. They still stuck to their guns, and they came away with a great win.
Where do you think the strengths of Carberry might lie on Sunday?
Well, I think the lad White, centre-back, is quite a good player. Their half-back line are quite good. They did very well the last day. And both this lad John Murphy, centre field, hurled well. I think overall they're fairly good in most positions, you know.
Well, in the semi-final, Charlie, down to 14 men, the team showed great fighting qualities coming back. But overall, were you happy with the performance of the lads?
Well, obviously, we'd have been much happier if, after getting a good start, the first 5 or 10 minutes we were a goal and 2 points up. We'd have much preferred if they stuck at it. But obviously, they left the way the game went. They left Avondhu back into the game. In fairness, when we went in at half-time, we got stuck into a few of them, and we asked them to buck up their ideas in the second half, because if they didn't, they'd find themselves out in the semi-final. And we were after putting too much into it since last February for it to go out at that stage of the game. So they knuckled down to it. Obviously, I suppose the first 10 minutes or so when Frank Ramsey was brought, things were looking a bit dim for us, but they rose to the occasion. Everybody threw their lot in, right through the field, and in the last 5 minutes they came away, hurled great and got a great win.
Finally, Charlie, Bars are raging hot favourites. With so many young players maybe in the side, coming into the side, do you think that's a little bit risky?
I wouldn't say we're raging hot favourites at all, Ger. I mean,
bookmakers have the Bars as hot favourite to this stage. You
don't
dispute that, would you?
I don't think anyone knows the bookmakers, they're not a betting man. But in fairness to Carberry, they've beaten Blackrock, they've beaten Imekilly, and they've beaten Pearshig. 3 good teams, and I'd say, as far as I'm concerned, it's a 50-50 game on Sunday.
And you're keeping your money in your pocket?
I'm keeping my money in my pocket.
Judgment Day is less than 20